southern trees bear strange fruit, blood on the leaves.
You know, we're being lynched today. I mean, like,
And
the
blood at
lynchings
the
have not ended.
root.
You know, it's just the method has changed.
Black bodies swinging in the southern breeze. Strange fruit hanging from the poplar trees.
What made me write the song Strange Fruit Class of 2013 was really just anger at, you know, these cases, because I felt like there were such egregious injustices and, you know, nothing was really being done about them. You had, you know, Renisha McBride, who was, you know, had crashed her car, was just really going looking for help, as anybody would do if they were in a car crash and, you know, your phone is dead. You're going to go for help, and for just knocking on somebody's door that, you know, really could have just kept their door closed. You know, I mean, if you're afraid, stay inside and call 911. But for somebody to, you know, shoot this 19-year-old young girl with a shotgun for being on their porch at night, and to not get arrested. I mean, it's just, it's really insane.
The unarmed 19-year-old was gunned down early Saturday morning in this mostly white neighborhood in Dearborn Heights, Michigan. Officials say McBride was involved in a car accident about 1:30 a.m., parked her car and left on foot looking for help. Family members say McBride was shot in the back of the head as she walked away. But police, who are saying very little about the investigation, told the Detroit Free Press McBride was shot in the face and that the alleged shooter claims he believed the girl was breaking into the home and that the gun discharged accidentally.
You know, of course, that brought up, you know, memories of Jonathan Farrell, who a few weeks before that gets in a car crash, goes for help, and because he's a black man, you know, the person calls 911 and the police don't come to help him, even though he's unarmed. He gets shot 10 times by police officers. He's unarmed.
This morning, even Charlotte police are saying that the young black man shot to death by one of their officers early in the morning may have simply been knocking on doors in this subdivision asking for help. Jonathan Farrell was just 24 years old and a former safety for Florida A&M. Police say he had just crashed his car a half-mile away. The wreck so severe he had to crawl out his back window, and that Farrell was knocking loudly on the door of a frightened young woman.
She immediately closed the door, hit her panic alarm, called 911. As the officers approach him just to determine what's going on, he just immediately takes off and runs toward a particular officer.
In their report, police say they first tried to use a taser to stop Farrell, but they haven't explained if it jammed or just didn't work. They do say Officer Randall Carrick shot the 24-year-old several times. Police have now determined the shooting was excessive and that Carrick did not have a lawful right to discharge his weapon. They've charged him with voluntary manslaughter. His boss says Carrick is devastated. This morning, those closest to the 24-year-old say that they're devastated too.
You know, it's like he's a young black man, so who cares, basically. And then you see his face is swollen and beaten. In an autopsy said he was beaten, and then they go to do a second autopsy and they exhume his body, and all his organs are gone, and it's filled with newspaper. You know, but then that autopsy person said he was beaten, like the original autopsy person said he was beaten to death. And then to, you know, find the camera, the film footage from the 36 cameras that this school had, none of them show what happened. The cameras obviously the footage obviously been tampered with because people appear and disappear on the screen, and the one camera that's pointed at these mats is so blurry you can't even make any faces out. And now we're just supposed to sit here and just believe that, oh, that's how it is.
This is the surveillance video the U.S. attorney here has now asked the FBI to study tonight from that cold afternoon. 17-year-old Kendrick Johnson in the white shirt walks into a busy high school gym in Georgia and never walks back out. What happens next wasn't caught on camera. The sheriff, the school system, and a state pathologist all say that Johnson most likely dropped a shoe into a rolled-up gym mat and then suffocated trying to get it out. The parents hired their own medical examiner who said this was a killing, blunt force trauma to the neck. When they exhumed his body, many of his internal organs were missing.
You know, when I feel like that, I feel like, well, I got to say something about this. Like, this is bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And like, even from a personal point of view, I just got to get it out. And that's how I felt. I felt like I have to say something. And just to talk about it, I feel like I just don't understand, why there isn't more outrage and why, people aren't just like, rolling up on the police station and, you know what I mean? Like something, you know what I mean? But, so I really tried to do it as like a call to action and just to say something about these injustices that are happening.
They say Jasiri, yet you preach too much. I'm like, black people, we asleep too much. A black president, but he doesn't speak for us. Another black body lynch is not unique to us. Meanwhile, Kanye's rocking Confederate flags. Jay-Z and Barney's going half on sweaters and bags. It's not their fault, it's ours. All we measure is swag. They getting money, get money. What's better than cash? Forever and last. Riding in Berettas and Jags, but don't crash. If you do need help, don't ask. Cause all Renisha got was a shotgun blast. Just for knocking on the door, left frontin' on the floor, half a face gone. But no one was locked up like Akon. Black life comes with no insurance like State Farm. Race wrong, black people better put your brakes on. End up on that strange porch, end up as a stained corpse. Different cities, same sport, it's not an accident. If you hit the witness you aim for, bullets left a face torn. Victim of a race war, make a nigga hate more. Show up at that same door, let that 38 roar. What will be my fate, Lord? Death from an officer who I ran to, thinking that help he would offer up. 10 shots to the chest, stretched, now they talking up. Another black man looking fresh in that coffin off. Beaten to my ribs cracked, rolled up in the gym mat. Blood on my kicks match. Police say I did that, no crime, the kid's black. Case closed, casket shut, but taking organs, filling with newspaper and patch him up. Now tell me if that bullshit is matching up. I know y'all just wanna see a twerk and then back it up. But that's what happens when we make our rappers leaders and our most intelligent just wanna be on TV speaking. And they give reality TV shows to preachers, and we think activism is Facebooking and tweeting. 12 years a slave, we still fighting for freedom. Just look at the headlines, seeing is believing. Strange fruit, but now they cock it, ain't shoot, yeah. Strange fruit, but now they cock it, ain't shoot, yeah. Strange fruit, but now they cock it, ain't shoot, yeah. The end result is just another slain youth, yeah. Renisha McBride, she got a name too. And Jonathan Farrell, he got a name too. Kendrick Johnson, he got a name too. I pray to God that we'll never name you.